Thank you for tuning into this channel. Again, I'm now doing movie reviews and media news or media discussions. And this is about what I think in regards to what Will Smith did at the 2022 Oscar Awards. He slapped Chris Rock. Now, I wasn't really watching it live because I don't have old-fashioned cable. I just have streaming. But basically pretty shortly after it happened, I caught it. And I gotta tell you, I think what Will Smith did was absolutely despicable, vile. I thought it was straight out of the hood. I thought it was straight out of the streets. And I don't even know if I could watch a Will Smith movie, even his old movies. The other day, I was flipping through the channels. I saw Men in Black. That was a great movie, but I just couldn't even look at Will Smith anymore on the screen. I've never, in my entire life, seen anyone do anything like that. And Chris Rock is probably half the size of Will Smith. And he made an innocent joke about G.I. Jane and Jada Pinkett Smith. And I called Jada Pinkett Smith Lady Macbeth. And Will Smith was laughing. And then they cut away. And he walked right up to the stage and he slapped Chris Rock. Not about as hard as he can, but pretty hard. And then he just walked back down. Everyone acted like nothing happened. And like 40 minutes later, he got an award for King Richard. I think it's despicable. I think the way Will Smith acted was terrible. I was pretty much ashamed to be an American that they rewarded this guy with an Oscar award, the most prestigious award in all of Hollywood, after he did something like that. And I think that Chris Rock should sue him for every dime he has. Sue him for $500 million. And I understand that Chris Rock didn't press charges. I think he should have pressed charges, and I think that he should have pressed charges to the highest extent of the law. I mean, Will Smith assaulted another man at a prestigious award show and just got away with it. Nobody did anything. What does this say about the state of America, or the state of Hollywood, or pretty much the state of anything? It was horrible. I mean, I felt dirty after watching it. It's basically been all I could think about over the last couple of days. I must have watched the clip about a half a dozen times. It was terrible. I really hope, it's a shame because I love Will Smith too. I loved him. I mean, who doesn't love Will Smith? But it's really hard to like him now. It's impossible. And if someone stands up for Will Smith, then they have serious problems. I think that Will Smith should be canceled for a really long time. I mean, it's not going to matter. He has so much money anyway. None of it's going to affect him. But he was able to slap another guy and get away with it. I mean, he had a mental breakdown on TV. It was terrible. Live TV, and nobody did anything about it. It was absolutely horrible. I can't watch another Will Smith movie. I can't even watch his old movies. I think it's terrible. And it tells a lot about the state of America. It's just absolutely horrible. Will Smith stinks. And I've always been a fan of Chris Rock, but now I'm really a fan of him because he's acted so professionally. And I know he's been in Hollywood for, 30, 35 years. He's been a stand-up comedian forever. And he is a class act. And I've never seen him look better. I think Will Smith is terrible. I think Chris Rock is an angel. He's wonderful. And really. I can only imagine what it's like to be... I can only say this. I mean, Will Smith was kind of a hero to a lot of people and kind of to the African American community because he's, one of the most successful and celebrated actors in history. And to see something like that, if you were maybe a different... I mean, I felt terrible, but I can only imagine what it would be like if you were African American to see one of your heroes to act in such a despicable manner. God, I mean, I can only imagine. It's absolutely terrible. It's horrible. Stay away from Will Smith for a really long time.